Top 10 countries the U.S. owes money to. 10. Ireland. $253.4 billion. Ireland is a major tax haven for foreign companies. Many American corporations took advantage of it. With its low corporate tax rates, Ireland was perfect. Alphabet used it as a base to shift its profits offshore. However, things may change soon. Ireland is being pressured by other countries to amend its laws. 9. Canada. $254.1 billion. Canada only became a major holder of treasuries in 2022. Its largest investment of the year was in U.S. bonds. Canadian investors often rely on U.S. securities. Canada also issued a global $3.5 billion United States dollars bond in 2022. It's a way to strengthen the country's foreign reserves. 8. Cayman Islands. $285.3 billion. The Cayman Islands is a British Caribbean territory, but it has its own economy and jurisdiction. The Caymans are famous as an offshore haven. In 2022, they were one of the top buyers of U.S. debt. They weren't even in the top 10 in 2021. 7. Switzerland. $290.5 billion. Switzerland is a famous tax haven. At the last estimate, Swiss banks held $6.5 trillion in assets. That's a quarter of global cross-border assets. Swiss banks are reliable buyers of Treasury securities. The Swiss also enjoy one of the highest GDPs per capita. As of 2021, it was $91,991 versus $70,248 in the US. 6. Luxembourg. $318.2 billion. Luxembourg is small but wealthy. It has one of the highest GDP per capita, $133,590. This may be due to its status as a tax haven. Many rich investors keep their funds in local holding companies. Much of this wealth is then invested in securities, including treasuries. 5. Belgium. $331.1 billion. Belgium has large holdings of U.S. debt. This is partially due to Euroclear. It's a Brussels-based financial house. Euroclear specializes in the settlement of securities transactions. It currently holds assets on behalf of more than 2,000 clients. 4. United Kingdom. $668.3 billion. British investors have increased their holdings of U.S. debt. In late 2022, it was just $655 billion. This may be a result of the growing economic uncertainty. The UK has lost many trading links due to Brexit. This has slowed down the British economy. 3. China. $859 billion. China holds a big chunk of the U.S. debt. This is often mentioned as a cause for alarm. However, there's nothing unusual about it. China is an export-oriented economy. It also has high foreign currency reserves. This makes Treasury securities the most reasonable investment. 2. Japan. $1.1 trillion. Japan is the largest foreign holder of U.S. debt. It holds 14.86% of all foreign-owned U.S. debt. The low and negative yield market in Japan makes it attractive. Japan's public debt is notoriously huge. It now amounts to a whopping 227% of its GDP. However, 90% of it is domestically owned. 1. United States of America. $6.89 trillion. Yep, the U.S. is most indebted to itself. The federal government is the largest holder of public debt. It holds Treasury securities in government accounts and pension funds. This is actually a solid investment. The government is not interested in defaulting on its debts. It loses thousands of dollars in interest every single second, but it can never default because that would collapse the economy.